Dan, you spoke about the importance of beating New South Wales pretty passionately during the week. How satisfying is that?
Yeah, really pleased. Just said to the boys then, it was off the back of our defence. Probably wasn't pretty at times, but I think we just stuck at it. Look, on the back of last week, we've spoken a lot about dealing with pressure and momentum swings, and I thought we were outstanding there tonight and stuck to what works well for us when we were under pressure. And that game was off the back of our defence and our effort, and just sticking at it and grinding it out with a couple of sore bodies.
What were you thinking after those first 5 minutes? The Tars score off the try off the post. What were you thinking after that?
It's obviously disappointing you're down 5 points, but it was one of those. It was a horrid bounce. Those things happen.
Do you think that defensive pressure contributed to some average ball handling from the Tars throughout the second half?
Yep. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I think it's any football team, you take away time and space and put them under pressure, it's hard to execute your skills. And I thought our back line in particular, they opened us up there early in the first half. After that, our defence was very good.
Christian, you took a lot of that defensive load on yourself as well, making a couple of big hits. Was that part of the plan for you?
I guess just to get in front, mate, and make your tackles is your job, mate. I don't know if they're big or whatever, but I guess just trying to contribute to the side is all I was trying to do, and get our boys in the game as well. So I wouldn't say I was going out there to try and put some shots on. I was trying to put myself in a position where you could read, because they obviously had a lot of strike power there with guys like Beale and Adam Ashley Cooper that can cut you up, so you just got to sort it out and let the forwards get around.
Dan, second week that you haven't had David Pocock and come away with another victory. Is there a secret to that, or is it just excellent work from the back rows that are on the field?
You don't read too much into it. I think one thing it gives us is confidence, understanding that we're a team and that we don't rely on individuals. I thought our back rowers again were very good. Samu's impact off the bench. McCaffrey played, with a really sore body there. He was sore at half time, and Cusack was the same. And then Rob was good as well. So really pleased that we've picked up another win, and I'm sure we'll win a couple when David's back as well.
Dan, can you tell us what Rob's situation is?
No, I can't at the moment because I haven't spoken to the doctor. Look, it was awkward. My fingers are crossed that he just got a bit of a fright, but he's in a brace in there at the moment, so there's obviously there's potential to be some damage, but I don't think it's medial ligament, which has been his issue in the past. So, but it's I couldn't give any more than that, Jamie. We'll just assess him and see how he goes.
Scott also left the field.
Yeah, more precautionary. Him and Slips have got a nice little tag team going on there at the moment, and he was going to come on at 50 minutes anyway, so bring him on at 45, and that was an important scrum at that particular part of the game, so Scotty should be fine.
What was it, Dan, Scotty?
I think it just sore elbow. Yeah.
It's obviously going to be a big battle for the Wallabies for the big spot. Folau's just playing out of his skin at the moment. How do you assess where he's at?
Yeah, he's playing well. Wouldn't say he's been playing out of his skin. I thought he was good tonight, and I think his set pieces has been good. It's he had a big 12 months last year. He's went from playing with Sydney Uni and working full time to all of a sudden becoming a Wallaby, and it's just that second year. But he's starting to find his feet now, and I thought he was nice and aggressive. He plays on the edge for Lau, and he's got a tremendous skill. So all of those things I encourage him to use, because that's what we really like about him as a player. He's got that physicality and never gets the stars in his eyes for Lau. He doesn't care who he's playing against. He treats everyone the same.
What about Lockie McCaffrey? I know you said he played most of the games, so seems to do that every week though. But he's a bloke that's sort of putting his name up in lights there for as well.
Yep. Yeah, no, he's been great. I thought the first two games of this year, Rebels and Chiefs, he was outstanding. We were we were off the pace as a group against the Hurricanes. Freshened him up last week off the back of a pretty big trip to New Zealand, and he benefited from that. He just gives us good leadership. When Christian's kicking points, he spoke about Pocock not being out on the field, just making sure we've got that connection and clarity around what we do next, what's important with our next action, and McCaffrey's an outstanding leader and an important player in our team.
How important was it to break that run of was it 2 close losses in a row, but 2 against Melbourne, just to get that confidence that when the games are tight, you can actually win them?
That's right. I think that's we'll take confidence off the back of that. It was disappointing last week, but I love the way the boys bounced back, and we all bounced back really. It was this time last week we were pretty disappointed, pretty shattered in the dressing room, but it's all about your response, isn't it? That's where you get a gauge of a character and the character of a football team as well as the individual.
Christian, what's the biggest thing Brumbies need to do to repeat that effort and have that consistency?
Obviously, continue to work hard, mate. I think understand what we're doing well and continue to grow on those. And then just get back to try and assess other teams and improve on previewing teams and making sure we're in the right space to continue to play consistently and continue to back our game, I guess.
Clearly, the set piece is firing, the ball and so forth. But is it a hard balance finding that between that and still trying to play rugby and all-encompassing rugby?
No, I don't think it's hard at all. I think it's nice to have that strength there to use when you need, and I guess for the challenge is just using the balance that we got in our game. I think the forwards are fantastic in providing us a really nice platform to get us out of pressure a lot with some good set piece as well. So I guess when you've got a strength like that, you can use it. And then it's just, like I said, the balance of trying to play some footy as well.
Christian, how did you see guys like Tommy Ross coming on? I think he played 20 odd minutes. Mac at the end there. Lonergan almost pulled off a try, and Rabs as well came on and had a good display too. How did you see the young guys?
Yeah, stoked, man. I was rapt to see the boys get on, and I thought Dan was going to put Mac on there. It was nice to see those guys add a lot of energy. I thought, they didn't look out of place at all. They were confident in their own ability, and so were we. I'm loving seeing local talent really thrive at this stuff, and I think they just continue to impress. It's they get limited opportunities, and when they get them, they're putting their hands up, which is nice, and it's pleasing for them and their families as well tonight to see their kids fulfil dreams.
Dan, you must have been proud of the way Tommy Ross stood up there.
Yeah, he was good. Scrummaged well, didn't he? I remember bringing Tom in to do pre-Christmas. He was 18 years of age, and the kid just had a thirst for scrums. The only bloke I've ever seen like it was Dan Palmer. Palmer's look forward to knock-ons, and Rossi's the same. You know what I mean? He just loves scrummaging, and if you want to be a tight head prop, you got to tick that box. And he does it well, and he's got a lot of other strong attributes to his game as well, and he'll develop as he throughout his career. But some big moments tonight that he had to stand up, and he'll take a lot of confidence out of that.
We'll give him confidence going into the Reds, who really pride themselves on that scrum battle.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, Taniela and Ruan, who we know well, he's got the benefit of he can call on the experience he had against Brisbane in the NRC. At East there in dodgy conditions up in Brisbane, he scrummaged well, and he'll just go from strength to strength, as will Mac, and even guys like Jackson Hope, Lonergan. They haven't played a lot of Super Rugby, but their contributions tonight were required, and they did well.